almost like chainsaw teeth or something.
Oh, you mean on the one gun?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also playing my second character, by the way. Yeah, that gun always had... Are you talking about the metal teeth?
Well, they're kind of like on the inside.
Yeah,
It's
metal,
that one that's...
they're metal teeth. They've always been there. Metal teeth on the inside, and sometimes it has little metal things on the outside that look like eyes.
Yeah, okay.
That was one of the things I try to show it whenever when I had first discovered that gun. Or remember when I was trying to track it down because I had seen it? That was one of the first things I noticed. Like, is that teeth? Because it's kind of unclear, but yeah, teeth. And see the two on the top, and then there's the ones on the bottom.
Right. You got like a bunch of feedback on your stream.
Do I? Like what kind?
Yeah, it's like a quick echo on everything. How's that?
I don't know, because I don't have
any... Your mic must be picking up something, maybe.
Huh.
Are you watching a stream or something?
I don't have any... None of my volumes are up. My gameplay volume's down too. Is it still echoing?
Yeah. It's weird. Are you watching this?
Did it just start?
I just got to the stream, so... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Start talking and we'll see.
Okay. Did you discover something? Okay, where am I? Oh, this is also a water planet too. So water planet, extreme, lots of grass, can't see anything, huge animals, hostile. Everything's, well, not everything's hostile, but there's that huge rhino hostile thing.
No, it's echoing for you too. That's weird.
Do you think it's the party?
Yeah, it could be.
Because I don't have any other, no other speaker, nothing else is playing.
It must be. Send me a friend request on that account because we're not.
Yeah, I already did.
We're friends.
It's already hanging out there.
I haven't looked, so maybe. There it is.
Do you want to accept it and then start the party up on your end? Maybe it'll change something?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm leaving the...
Alright. Okay, you hear me? Am I echoing? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. On the...
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I don't know what happened before. You know, maybe it's because I sent the invite through the chat, because I was in the chat and it was convenient. So maybe not do that again. All right. Oh, right. Yeah. I don't like those. I mean, the only reason I would get one of those with the name like that is if it was a really cool one, you know. But that just doesn't feel right. Gift of. I do like that. That was one of my first favorite guns, and I thought it was rare at one point because I had only seen it once out of like all the time I was playing. Remember, it took me a long time to find it again just to show it, just to show an example. Okay, and I've been trying to get more slots, but just the money, you know, without those 100 slots, I guess I got spoiled with all that. But you know, I've been going back to the old strategy of, you know, like Extreme Planets or Gravitino or what's the other ones? Any of the, you know, over 25,000 each, and just farming them out, you know, in a radius.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The landing pads, and then sometimes there's those standalone eyeballs, or what are they? The trade. Yeah, there's no aquaspheres on this planet though, but everything else. There's the Callium balls, the ones that roll down the hill, and then Gravitino. Poor little. You know what? I don't have any grenade launcher on this gun. I forgot to put it on there, but I actually used my grenade launcher. Like, I don't. Yeah, but you have to have one on your multi-tool first. I don't have a leftover. Yeah, leftover. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, one of the things I like about... What's that? One of the things I like about changing things up when it's not exactly what I want, like instead of just holding out for, like the next multi-tool has to be better than what I already have. Instead of that kind of thinking, I like to just get a different one every once in a while, like the one I have now, because it kind of forces me, it's kind of fun anyways, but it forces me to look for something or change it up instead of staying with the same one over and over again, especially when it's not what, you know, what I like. But I thought this one is especially funny, is, you know, if it was a really cool one, I'm going to keep it for a long time, but you know, I mean, I like those spines on that one before, but I just didn't like that gun. It looked like it was from the 80s with that, you know, what is it called, like top and sandy color. Like an 80s Blazer or something. But I do like those spines whenever I see them on the guns or multi-guns. Oh, is this a toxic? Maybe it's a toxic world I'm on. Extreme toxicity.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Yeah, 107 toxicity. Yeah, that's what it was. I thought it was cold, but I didn't see a lot of mushrooms at first, but maybe I just didn't pay attention.
Stabilizing. Extreme toxicity detected.
Yeah, I got a couple of those.
Extreme toxicity detected.
The thing about Callium is I don't think it shows up. I don't think. Is that one of the ones that scans Callium? I know that there's like certain... It depends though, because I've seen some Radnox scan and some don't. It's kind of like the pearls. Some of the pearls scan and some don't. And it's not the whole thing where you're pointing at them, they scan. They just won't scan for anything. Oh yeah. They don't scan, huh? Yeah, even when you point at them?
Extreme toxicity detected.
Yeah, if you point your gun right at them when you scan, it makes that one, or, you know, it's like if you can swipe your gun over some of them when you're scanning that first initial part, they start to show up. I can get maybe 3 of them if they're really close together. So you're still at the core? Yeah.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated. Every stops in safe inventory.
Oh, and at the same time. I just think that if you've already been there, I mean, reset everything, but the discovery, I mean, because I can't keep track of what discoveries I've had if it does that. If I wanted it. I mean, that's if I wanted to do that. Most of the time I don't care. I do wish the mapping, that they had some kind of mapping system too, that way you can go back, or at least have a couple saves, like favorite planets or something you can go back to.
Toxic detection. Stabilizing.
Yeah, maybe that would be nice, because like if you die, or like if you don't save, or whatever, you quit out, your waypoints will just go away for the next time. At least when you die. Because I do need Callium. What do you need Callium for? Multi-tool weapons? These things are so funny. These aren't the gross looking ones. Meatballs? It's kind of iron. Oh, this one's moving. Yeah, remember that one wasn't moving, but remember you were saying... Yeah, so some of them like creep and some of them don't. It may have been. I think it... Yeah, I think so, but there was that one that wasn't moving at all. It was just static. So let's go bowling for that guy down there. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Oh, no. No, there's a guy. Sometimes I try to, if there's some creatures downhill, try to get them, but it didn't make it. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Thing is, if you hit it too many times, it blows up. See, I can't hit it because it's done. I just had to get it. It was free, and I was thinking, it's a rare one. It was just like those other ones when we lost, where they were one-time offer. Because you backed out by accident, and I did it because I was gonna try. I could tell that's what this was. It wasn't gonna show up again. So I figured, maybe I can get this.
Toxic protection. 40.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Toxic protection. 40.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did notice that.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
This isn't the worst extreme planet because the toxicity is not that bad.
Technology recharge.
I think the worst. What are you? Oh, you're. What are you upgrading? Oh, the light. Oh, okay. See, I just don't have enough money. It's going to take all my money if I buy this. I need a good exploit. I was at the space station and they have a really good resonator price, but the thing is the ships hardly ever come in. And they're really good ships. Well, they're really, well, no, I've been on some that are really active, but like on this particular one, the ships are really slow. I mean, they don't come in very often, but the thing is... Oh, is that what it is? Oh, my ship is far, I gotta get back. I mean, I have seen some, I just haven't wanted to sit down and, do the whole exploit, because, I mean, in 15 minutes you can make a lot of money. Like, I think I timed it one time, like, how much time it would take to... I mean, I actually did time it and see how much I could make in 15 minutes, and it was a lot. But I just don't feel like doing it. What's that? I don't know, like, what was it like? I forget how... Yeah, I think it was because I had the 100 slot one, and it was like 15 million or something like that, or like $1 million a minute or something. I think it was something like that. It was surprising because I was thinking, is it better to, which way is it better to farm? Well, but the thing, yeah. I just know that when you get them, it depends on which ones are there, and like sometimes they have 3 or 4 different resonators at a time. This system I'm at, they were giving up 6 at a time. I could buy 6 at one time. I just didn't have the room for it. Hey, look, I got a little bit of trash on my ship. That's kind of funny. What are the odds of that ever? Debris on my... Yeah, but when is that ever going to happen? It's like throwing a coin and it lands on its end. And my ship just doesn't, my long limo, what is that, land yacht? It doesn't ever want to land. Look at this. It always floats.
Extreme toxicity detected. Warning. Setup drones activated. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah. I'm noticing this one has a lot of drop pods, which I like the drop pods. I like seeing more drop pods than those, what are those cargo containers? Those ones irritate me. Yeah, they're like 5 of them together. Cylinders, 5 cylinders. Yeah. For some reason those get on my nerves when they spawn a lot. Yeah, because they give it a lot of resources. This character I was using because they have all those cases you can open. You get a lot of money for all the things you can find in these cases. I don't know. I'd rather see the drop pods if they're going to spawn on me like that, and not give me anything but transmission power and the rest of things. Which it was interesting when I was first starting this character. I didn't notice the first character, but this character I especially noticed. There weren't any drop pods when I wanted them. They were hard to find. But as soon as I got to a certain level, then the drop pods were everywhere. I thought that was curious. Yeah, they were the first time out. I knew how to find them. I mean, I felt like I was able to find them, like it was an adventure and I had to find them, but I was able to track them down. But on this particular character, I was just paying attention to how often everything was showing up, and it just seemed like drop pods weren't around. And that was a couple. Yeah. The one thing I noticed is that for the same type of gameplay, just looking around, there was less stuff on this time. And I didn't change anything when I was doing that. I don't think I've changed my gameplay. This character stinks its gift, though, I know. That's the one, like, I noticed it more, like, if you have, like, a lot of ammo and you keep shooting, it starts to spray everywhere. So if you have the bolter, that keeps it shooting straight all the time. But if you shoot in bursts and then start again, it you know, of course, it's like in the Division where, you know, the longer you hold down the trigger, the more jerky it gets. But that's what the stability helps for. Oh, I just saw some dragons and they disappeared. Oh, they're not going to reappear. Despawn.
Extreme night toxicity detected.
I don't know, but the thing is like you have to take up a whole slot for stability. And what does the stability go up to? Theta? I love that thing. But you have to kind of get used to its quirkiness because it kind of shoots in weird. Depending on what's in front of it, it'll shoot weird. But if you get used to it, yeah, I really like that because I can shoot far away. It has a really good range, further range than better range at distance than if you just have the regular. You're just aiming and shooting. You can also kind of shoot around corners. That's kind of cool.
No free slots in suit inventory.
It's not the same as some of those other games that do that kind of thing, but it kind of works like that.
Technology
I
recharge.
just pick a mushroom or a big rock.
Technology recharge.
I need cash. Cash money. Oh, so it really goes quick, doesn't it? Like maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds. What have you noticed is the difference between the green and the blue tracking systems? I noticed that there's something that's different about them. I just can't, because I haven't really written it down or dissected it. I couldn't tell you what it is, but there's something that's different about them. It's just by going between the two, and the signal, the red ones. I do like the green ones though. There's something about them. Usually a lot of toxic planets I've noticed. Cubes and spheres.
Inventory full. Warning. Sentinel drones activated. No free slots in suit inventory. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Are they dead? And they just float there?
Extreme night toxicity detected. Hostiles approaching.
And sometimes they are in the ocean.
Inventory.
I don't know. It saves on design. I mean, the plants are like that too. There's a lot of. I mean, I think the plants do pretty cool, do pretty well on land and in the water. But there's some that look like they really should be in the water only. Uh-oh. You know, I actually found a really cool RV vehicle. It was gray, black, and orange, but it looked really slick, and it had all the normal wing attachments and everything. It still was ugly, but it was better than anything I've ever seen. Both double X-wings? Oh, what color is it? Like that green one I found? Is it? Oh, that's kind of nice, but it's chrome. No, it's chrome. Oh, really? Oh. So, but it has the bubble top, which is cool. I just, those spiky, you know how they shoot back like that? I kind of like them, but then they get on my nerves after a bit. Like there's something wrong about that. Yeah, the one I like is the one where they're stubby. You know, they have like a little glow behind them, like they're small thrusters or something. For that style, that's the one I like. You need a change up? Yeah. Yeah, there was, oh, you missed it. After the stream last night, I continued to play and I landed on I call it the No Man's Sky planet. You know, it's all pink and has the colors just like the cover. Super blue sky, pink, yellow, orange grass. And, what did you say? There was a really cool fighter ship though in the grass, and it wasn't the best wings and everything, but it was nice. It was nice enough. But the cool thing about it is it had a great color scheme, and it was like a green, you know, a green and yellow, but maybe it was because the way the planet was with the pink and everything, it just made it stand out more. You know, that's not the ship for this character. So. But I was like, dang, that was a really cool, you know, the color anyways for that moment got me. And normally I don't like those ships. It's on the stream if you look at the end. I could probably find a timestamp for you if you want to check it out. It was last night's. But did you see that? Did you see that station, the save point name though? See, I wasn't making that up. And it said, yeah, what was it? Gay Boy Desert or something like that? I'm not finding anything. I couldn't believe it when I saw that, but then again, I also found the Zelda. You know, I don't know what they talk about procedural what are some of the suffixes they usually use? Like expanse after space. Mist or something. Yeah. For the next 20 minutes. How long does it take you? I time myself and it's between 15 and 20 minutes to completely swap the ship out. I have a particular setup and it's the same every time. I'm sure you have the same thing. But to get it to that, with everything functional and full, well, not full because I have to go get another ship after that. It's about maybe 18 minutes. I have to concentrate more on warping, I think. Let's see. Too bad you can't blow them up. I've been able to blow up a couple of the ships, it's sort of ceremonial. But if you can get them in, if you can land them like on a flower or some kind of thing where they're floating in the air, that's when you can blow them up. I've never been able to do it on the floor, but once they're up in the air, it's like, I think it considers it destructible. Oh, by accident. I hate that. You have to reload now. Short bay. Oh, and it's not, it's Gek. Well, no multi-tools. Actually, some of the best multi-tools I've ever gotten have been gifts from Geks. So it's just that their stations hardly ever have them, and I was trying to figure out from the outside, is there a way to tell which one has a multi-tool? That way I don't waste my time going in there. Because there's a Gex station design that actually has the multi-tool on the wall, and then there's like 2 other designs that don't have them on the wall. But I can't tell them apart from the outside. I think it's just hit or miss, random. So you have to go in every time. Otherwise I wouldn't even bother with the Gex, those buildings. Every once in a while there's a multi-tool. But most of... Sigma Tau Theta. No, you're talking about the core. It is the Theta, you're right. Or you have to assume it's the Theta one. Freaking gig. Oh, they have really good prices on resonators though. Yeah, 101 something. The highest I've ever seen is 109. That was a really good one. Oh, I know. I've had to keep a really close eye on that with this particular character since it's real low level, you know. Ooh, what's this ship? Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought it was a Rasa Mama, but it's the front end of the kind you had for a while. But I love the wings. This is like the other ship I had, except its front end. I like the round engine in the back, though. If you notice, this one has the square engine. I like the round engine. I shared one with you a while ago, and it had a round engine on it. I forget, it was like an orange or some other color. It was really cool. But that was a crappy planet. There was no way I was going to find that.
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory. Product received.
What do you think of this limo I have? What was the other guy saying? It looked like a Ford or a Chevy or something like that. Like an old truck. Well, the land yacht, but then it was also saying it looked like some Ford or some Chevy truck or something. It's just really extended. Really funny.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Multi-tools, this is ridiculous. Obscured. Yeah. That's the name. So I had 3 different hair dryers on that, and just a couple of different, maybe 2 systems. I got 3 of those different hair dryers designs. That was curious.
Technology recharge.
I mean, I hadn't seen them until then, and all of a sudden, there was like 3 different design types. I think it was like on 2 different systems, maybe 3, I'm not sure. But they were really close together. And one of them was one of them was Viking, or Viking, another one was a Corvax. Okay, no one's coming to the party. I'm glad I'm not the only one who leaves the station and then turns too fast and then the station sucks you back in. Oh, then... I've seen that, yeah, I think I've seen a lot of people that anomaly gets them, but even the regular space station, sometimes I'll do it wrong and it just sucks me back in. What? Yeah. Yep. Well, that didn't happen to me like that, but what happened was the station was so busy that I was flying in, and then I had no spot to land, so my ship just kind of got stuck in the entryway, just kind of like dangling there. I probably could have turned it around and shot up some ships. Okay, that was fortunate. I found a landing pad and station right away. Also, the ocean looked black. It's a radiation plant.
Units received. Units received.
Oh yeah.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, is it a hostile on your planet? Oh, that's the same one. You're in this. That's right. You're on the same. Okay. Yeah. It's running. It's going slow though. The ones I don't like are the ones that like really they run really fast. That's a big one though.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I'm not as willing to go. I'm not as willing to go get ships because I don't have all those slots anymore. This is the toilet bowl geek insignia. Or toilet bowl cover.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
You know, in playing the character, in doing the second character, and building it up, it kind of took me back to the old days, like back in August when the game first came out, and you know, you didn't know what anything was. And whenever I'm doing one of these transmission stations, I remember there was a time when I thought there was so many different kinds of all these different numbers, and finally they ended up repeating it with different numbers and different answers. And then I discovered that, or you know, like any of us did, that the transmission stations were different than what are those other ones? Like the ones that radar dish. What are those? Observatories, that's right.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Units received.
Yeah, I do like the GEC, but more, you know, you just can't rely on them for good multi-tools. Ah, here's one. Let's see. Hey, it's 24 slots, though. Man, it just looks like an 80s, top and mauve. Slacks and polo shirt. Oh, it is, yeah. What do you think? Should I get it? Yeah. I mean, there's that leather strap there. I love that leather. Yep. I don't know. I have the bulb, the starting gun. See it? Oh wait. Well, it has 24 slots, but I mean, it's just, oh boy. I might as well, right? It's free. That's commodity, right? That's Oh well. I got a boring I got the leather gun. I'm just a boring player now. I just have a boring gun. What's that gun? You don't have any taste. Oh, that's right. It's called the Hidden. Yeah, that's right. Good name. I have to be thrifty with my gun change-ups because without those slots, it's more painful to change up everything. Oh, because you've been switching it out? Have you tried them out, like, by the numbers? I mean, not by the numbers, but for feel? 'Cause that's what I was doing with the other gun on my first character. I just went with your setup, like you mentioned, all beams. Yeah. I tried them and I was I wouldn't say scientific about it, but I found the same kind of range and the same kind of situation, and I was shooting at some sentinels. It took me longer, at least with my aim, to destroy a sentinel at the same range for both weapons. It took me longer with the beam than it did with the homing shot and the full bolter setup. Slightly longer with the beam. And my shot was okay. It's not the best, but oh, it's between the two ships. Ooh, this crash ship is right on the edge of the ocean. I mean, not in the ocean, but close. I wish there was. I was hoping there would be. I've never seen one though. Yeah. Oh no, there's monoliths under there. I've been to monoliths under there. If you have all three of the breathing apparatuses and you go to the really deep ocean worlds, like where there's like 10% land and everything else is underwater, as long as you have enough of oxides, you can just stay underwater indefinitely. And then you can go down there and there's like, yeah, there'll be all kinds of, most of the buildings, except for the crash sites, I think every other building I've seen under there, except for obviously no transmission stations or observatories. Yeah, yeah. And those stupid what are they called? Tentacle plants are still underwater. They get you, even though they're, the abandoned stations. Those are annoying because if they're in the end of the, the dead end of those abandoned stations, you can't shoot them. But if they're in the front, at least you can kind of throw a grenade in there and get some revenge.
Technology recharge.
I do like that they didn't change the automatic clicking square just by hovering over everything. I know they changed that in the menu. I mean, when you're in your exosuit or starship multi-tool. You know how you have to click each time to change things in your menu, exosuit, starship, multi-tool? I'm glad they didn't change that in the playable area where you can just swipe over stuff holding square, because that would be annoying. That was like one of the first things I checked. Okay, did they? No. Okay, good. They didn't change that. Oh, I got chromium. Chromium. It's one of the things you can offer as a gift, right? Like to the aliens. Yeah, I think chromium and that purple one, and some of those other ones. This is an ugly ship. It has the crappy neck I don't like, with the small little axle. You don't. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like one of them toys where you're supposed to, put them in and do the spring, and sometimes the spring is broke so it doesn't go all the way in anymore, and you just eject the front end out of it, like a McDonald's toy or something. And then this one also has those Y-wing thrusters I was talking about on the back. They kind of remind me of the Y-wing. I don't like those. Not on this one anyway.
No free slots in ship inventory.
That's all you want is the green and yellow, right? I mean, that's all you really want. Why are they giving you such a hard time? I hate Atlas stone. And does it?
No free slots in
Do you have all your pulse? Do you have all your pulse jets, pulse engines upgraded? Oh. Wow, there's a lot of them. What are all those guys doing there? Really? That many? That's the most amount I've ever seen. I've never seen that many. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a... But is this a depot or a... This is a depot. Oh, it is. It's a depot. All right. I was going to say, if they're all like circling around a single landing pad, that's crazy. Do you have all your... You have all the photon cannons upgraded? Maybe it's a brand new ship. You have to break the ship in. Maybe you have to leave the planet and come back. Yeah, I like the ones that fly right through mountains. That's a good trick. Dang, how many thrusters do you have on this ship? 5?
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
This planet irradiated planet standard.
Technology recharge.
Oh. So what's the agenda then? On your other, whenever you've done that before, what have you found? That there's different styles all around? Or how many different styles are there altogether in the game? I've only found 2 different kinds. And I've only found 2. No, I'm sorry, the portals. You're talking about monoliths. Never mind.
Inventory full.
Yeah.
No free slots in ship inventory. Technology recharge.
Well, yeah, you know, I do miss those big debris canisters that I found. You know, the ones that fit like Dumbo and his mother in them. The huge ones. Yeah, the V1 pass. Remember those? I kind of miss those. They were a sight. Oh, and I saw them again. They spawned like that one other time too, so I'm not sure. And it was around the same thing that like random supplies. Is that the monolith with the ball? No, that's not the one with the ball. Yeah.
Units received.
Yeah, you can't mark it. Wait, is this the same ship I just found? I just found a free ship, free crash ship. And it has 5 million thrusters in the back. Wait, let me count. Let me count. I think I missed one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 5 million. Oh no, 7. 7 million, 8 million thrusters on the back of this thing. Is this mine? Should I get it? But see that nose? See the nose on this thing? It's called the Kahokona. Yeah, I don't know who designed that. It would be okay if it didn't have that thing on the front, as far as a mining ship goes. It's not okay. But I love this ship. This thing, I don't know, I call it the flea or the leaf or the leech. It just looks like a little, it's just, oh, the burritos, yeah. But you know, the only thing is I was saying to myself that no red. I wouldn't get it if it was red, but pink and aqua. But the choice color would be aqua, so that's what I'm looking for. If I can find this in aqua or something close to it, that'll be the upgrade. But I really like this ship, this particular kit.
Inventory full.
I couldn't. Oh no, I'm not gonna. I can't stand that nose. I like the mint. It's sort of a minty green. That's pretty cool, but the engine's just that nose. Actually, it's the nose. Oh, that's another thing. All the discoveries. I haven't been able to get 100% about my other character. Who cares? But this one. Discovered all species on one planet. Which one? Oh yeah, yeah. I've been seeing some really good you know, the different shades of green that the game uses. And like I said, that ship I saw last night, I thought you probably would have liked that ship, or in between. It wasn't the best fighter, but I thought it was pretty striking. The green was pretty cool. You know Westy? So Westy was playing this game, you know, a long time ago, and he was trying to get back. And he just had a hard time with Zeke all the time.
Radiation protection stabilizing. Weather update. Storm clearing.
They take forever too. Yeah, the Callium and the Murine or Murine, whatever, and Radnox. So, yeah, and you only get them like 5 or 8 pieces at a time. Yeah. Yeah. And the crappy thing about some of those resources, they disappear. Like if you grenade them, like with the Murine, whatever, if you grenade it, you better be accurate, because if you grenade the ground next to it, it disappears, just like those venom sacks I showed you. And the knowledge stones. Yeah, oh, that's what I showed you, the knowledge stones, yeah. So you have to hit it. And the thing is that they're so tough, you have to hit the base. I noticed that if you don't have the full grenade, like the full maxed out grenade launcher, then the best place to hit them is the base. But if you don't hit them right, yeah, they just disappear and then you lose everything. So, remember I was talking about that tentacle plant that gets you every time? So I'm looking at one right now, and the thing I was talking about is before one of the updates, it was this a tentacle, and most of them look the same, but now they have like different plant life on top. See, this one has these leaves. And so they have different... Yeah, well, I didn't notice it until one of the patches came out, or one of the updates, and now they have different leaves to match the environment. So kind of a little bit of a change up. Oh, he took my... Oh, I forgot about the stone. There was a stone right next to him, and I blew him up. Oh, well. I really like the NMS planets. Those are pretty cool. I call them NMS planets because they look just like the cover, the poster. I wish I could find someone to buy these, get good prices on my resonators. Yep. Oh my! You know, if you discover a crash site, it should the transmission tower shouldn't take you to the same site. I've had two take me to the same site. Like, so get this. One time I found the ship on my own, and then I went to two transmission towers, and they both sent me to the same one. No one's heard from Sean now, right? That's the up to date. I don't know. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh, okay, that one. Oh, you sent that? So. But I mean, no blogs, no tweets, no any of that is really active for any of them right now, right? When was that supposed to have been? Before or after the composer was talking about that whole thing that people were talking about? Was it last week? The composer said something and leaked a little bit of, like, the game, they're still working? Like, the whoever made the music, the musician, whatever, he had tweeted out something. Someone had asked him a question. He tweeted out something like, "Oh, the game is that a new music will be coming out in the coming update," or something like that, or something to that effect. That was like a week ago, maybe. And everyone got a little bit excited. So I'm at one of the monoliths here, the one that looks like it, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, the ruin, I mean. Have you noticed it? Oh, look at that, they have some... Oh, there's a flagpole? Oh, I see it. Oh, that's a gek head? I was wondering what that is. Oh, that is a gek head, so you can't do anything with the head. I see him. Yeah, but I'm trying to hit this gek head. Yeah. Ooh, what is that shit? Oh, that's not. Yeah, it just flew by. The one next to it was ugly though. Ah, well. So what were they saying on Steam, right? Is that like the benchmark for everything? Is how many players are on Steam? Because I remember they were talking about the Division is going to be, when the Division was first going downhill, or everyone was saying, you know, they were benchmarking it against Steam players. Other way to do it? Yeah. Yeah, that's. I don't know about all that stuff. Couldn't tell you. You mean the two-legged? Oh, look at that. I've only seen those guys like twice. The one I'm hoping I see again is the pink fairies, the pink Ewoks. I love those things with the butterfly wings. There was two of them. I remember, and one looked like a teddy bear pink fairy butterfly thing, and the other one was a pink. It had like a weird rhino head on it. They weren't quite like the Ewoks that you were showing me, but something close to that. But it's kind of cool that I still run into. I mean, maybe it's because they included it in one of the updates or patches, new animals or whatever. But I still run into new things here and there. What is that thing? Dang, that guy's like bulldozing. Dang, you better get out. Those guys are big. I mean, I get just really mad at those things. I have to blow them up. Like, how dare? That's why I have to, and that's why I have to bury them. You know, I make those big tunnels and get in there. You know, blow them up, make a big tunnel, make a big, get out of here. I do like the improved distressing on the abandoned stations.
Radiation protection stabilizing. No free slots in suit inventory. Radiation protection stabilizing.
Or just have yeah, or just have seen, or I know Stat went through. He didn't stick around. He went through the other side, obviously. Who was the player who was walking around the whole planet? Is he still streaming or doing, or what is he doing? Yeah. Man, I keep running into Gek worlds. What's going on? Let me look in my book real quick. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. No. Maybe, well, let's see. So in a cross section from that one region I was mapping out, it looks like Korvax comes in the least, then the Keen and Gek are pretty close together. More Gek by a little bit. So maybe, I don't know. But, you know, I didn't really do that whole, I only did the Tau and the Theta things. The systems, I mean. Real donuts or dreamed wishing donuts? I wish I had donuts. See, this Gek is offers 7 dynamic resonators at one time. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I had 6 on the last one. This dude is offering 7 at plus 2.2. So good. It's actually good. Not that I have the inventory for it. Oh wait, no. Am I selling it? No, I was selling. Never mind. I was selling them. But I did see 6 on the last system. I was buying. I was able to. Yeah, but I was able to buy 6 at one time. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I've seen most of it. All right.
received. Units received.
Yep. So I'm on a theta star, a system. I was just checking it out. Single planet though, so you really can't see a cross section of what it is. But they had 104 resonator prices here. I just found a fancy burrito ship. Yeah.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I picked up a gra somewhere.
Technology recharge.
Gas inhaled by Viking warriors to temporarily increase lung capacity and allow high-quality battle screams.
Technology recharge.
I kind of missed that what was it called? Obscured multi-tool I had? Wasn't that the other one? The starter? The one that looked like the starter gun? I think it was called Obscured, yeah. This one's called Hidden, with the leather pieces on it. Maybe this is the particular multi-tool that unlocks the rest of the game, right? Battle? Oh.
Technology installed.
Use the bolter, right? The bolt caster? So, I haven't noticed a lot of people do this. Some people do, but I always put my bolt caster main, the chargeable part, right next to where the cursor appears, the bottom right, because then it's, and then the grenade above it. On your, yeah.
Technology installed.
So what I don't know what you're comfortable with, but what I did is I put on all the main bolters on the first 2 rows. I had 4, my analysis stuff is in the 4 on the far left, and then I put the bolt stuff all on the 2 rows to the right on the bottom. Grenade, I usually use 3 slots for grenades, and then the rest I would use the mining tool and all of its stuff, so that the cooldown is there, and so is the intensity. And the only ones I put on the bolt caster was I went for the theta and the tau clips, the speed up, all 3, the accelerated shooting, and intensity, and that takes up like all those 2 rows. I thought it was pretty good because then you have the laser capability. You can shoot stuff. I mean, you can't destroy a whole pillar really quick, but you know, it's capable. And then the other gun, it just wastes everything. Those walkers, I never had a problem with those walkers. I mean, I've only ever found 2 of them because I can never get them to chase me enough. Or maybe I'm not patient enough. Those walkers are hilarious, though. The sounds that they make. And then that weird glitching thing that most of them do, at least the dogs or the panthers or whatever, puma, whatever they call them. How they have those little lights floating above wherever they got destroyed. I think it's yeah, some kind of program glitch where it's not, it should disappear, but for some reason it's still making that sound effect, the whimpering electronic sound. I mean, that's my guess.
Technology installed.
Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of did that, you know, because following your suggestion about loading up my gun with all the beam stuff on my other character, I did that, and I got most of them like how you had aligned yours, but I think a couple of them were out of place. Yeah. Well, I was testing them out. I didn't notice any. I mean, I didn't sit there and break them down and then put them back on and test them out, but it was pretty powerful. I had never used the beam like that on my multi-tool. Too bad you, too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, the distress signals, they shoot. Well, they shoot you a little bit, but then you can, you know, make your way. But I mean, they'll shoot you a little bit, but then they make their way. They're scripted to shoot at you, and then they make their way over to the ship. Oh.
Technology installed. Technology installed.
Have you ever used the rebound grenades? I used them once, but I can't remember what they do. I know the homing grenade is hilarious.
Technology installed. free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
I like when you're warping or when you're when you come out of warping, it throws you right into the side of the space station.
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
I think I told you one time I had like 4 or 5 of those hostiles stuck in the entryway of the space station because I don't know is he stuck? Yeah. Yep. Have you ever done that? Yep. That sounds like something that Jackal's Den did.
Incoming storm.
I don't know. Okay. Well, I know that when the game first came out, like maybe the first 2 weeks, there was some of that happening, and then they fixed. Well, it seemed like it got fixed, and then like maybe 2 weeks ago, I noticed that the ground would just open up. I've fallen through a couple times, and like I was telling you, you know those ships that are just one engine, or the burrito ships. Because of the way they're shaped, they cow, multiple armed cow things. Because of the way those ships are, they're able to land in the weirdest spots, but what happens is your cockpit will end up in the ground, and it'll shoot you under the ground, and then you have to quickly jetpack and then blast your way out from underneath. And that whole thing about finding the crashed ship buried underneath the ground instead, you know, sometimes they're floating above, but a lot of times they're crashed underneath. You can't get out of there because you can't blow the ground up, of course. You just have to hope you can get to the cockpit and then fly your ship out of there. Or claim the ship and then fly it out.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oh, you're gonna get that? See how it has the little wings? And you have that little green disc on the side there. I think that spins or something or pops out when you have your... Yeah. You have to have both, but since you have the bolter now, when you go back and forth, yeah, it pops out, does a little animation. And then you also have little studs on that one. No leather. I mean, no straps. But I like that gun. I'm not really a fan of that kind of magazine. The what is it? What do you call that? The drum style, but. Which is the one you have? Oh, that's right. You have the crystal. Oh wait, see now I'm in the Gex station, and it has a gun. It has a gun on the wall. What? I don't think there's any way you can tell if the Gex station, you know, because Gex, the worst multi-tool race. But I don't know if there's a way you can tell from the outside if they're going to have the gun on the wall. Most of the tool on the wall.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Let's see what this. I wonder. Well, I'm waiting to see how many people actually dress up as, if anyone cares about No Man's Sky in that way, to dress up for Halloween. I figure the easiest ones would be the... Well, I'd like to see some of those Korvax. I don't know about the Viking or Viking. I mean, those are cool guys. Some of them look like rhinos, some of them look like gorillas, some of them look like whales, but I like the Korvax. What is it called? Oh, I've seen that before. Where have I seen it? Oh, is that them? Oh, here's somebody. Okay. Oh, that's that one. So there's this really cool light blue and gunmetal bug ship with 2 small wings. It'd be perfect if it was another character. I'd get it. I'd get that ship. So that happened when you switched over to that ship? I've noticed that when you switch over, sometimes it, maybe only the science vessels, I'm not sure, because I haven't really been in a lot of fighters, but I noticed that sometimes it does that. Yeah, I don't know, I couldn't tell you, like maybe if you save the game, come back, or something like that, or maybe your next session, I don't know. I just kind of play with it. The other thing is have you noticed that sometimes when you do that, when you upgrade your weapons, or when you get a new ship, like, you'll shoot and the ship will focus in on where you're shooting? But it doesn't always do that. No, so you see how that is? How they have the little things, the cylinders are always connected to the ship by that little arm. But instead of the cylinder or the arm, the spherical engine was just coming out the side of the ship. So it looked really cool, but I only seen it one time, and it was a lopsided one, an asymmetrical. So on the other side it had a wing, and on the other side it had the spherical engine. I thought it was pretty cool, but I couldn't find it on the planet.
No free slots in ship inventory.
No, wait, no, I shared that ship with you like weeks ago. Remember, it was under the ground, it was trapped, and all you could see, because it was spawned under the ground, or I pushed it under the ground, whatever happened, all you could see was the very top, and that's how I was able to select it. Yep, it's the saving. It saved that ship from being lost forever. I don't know what that is. What's it, either that or like a, what do you call it, moonshine? There's some hooch in there. Yeah. 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 Some of those ships, I mean, when you really get into the mining, the cargo, or whatever you want to call RVs, garbage trucks, there's a lot of good details in there. I still like this one that I found. I was surprised I was able to find it.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I've never looked at that. It doesn't seem like it's much. Oh, that's, I think you're right about that. I'm on a theta system, one planet. I'm not seeing anything special about it though. But I haven't checked the cage yet. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, oh yeah, he's giving you good prices. Yeah, go to someone else. $107, yeah. That's good. Good times. Resonated time. You know, it's kind of cool about this game, about the whole, procedural generation, because everything is like that. So, like I was telling you about that one where hardly anyone was coming into the station, but it was the perfect thing because there was only 2 ship types that were really coming into the space station. One of them had 107 percentage on the resonators, and the other one was selling up to 4 at a time for like -4 or something like that percent. So it was a really great deal, a really great setup. But they hardly ever came into the station. And then other times it'll be like you have a ton of ships coming in all the time. And you know, my memory's not the best, so I'm trying to remember which ship sells what and who has the best prices. It doesn't take long to get used to it, but it's just weird to see the different kind of roles that happen on that and who's selling what. Because sometimes it'll be a couple different ships with different prices. And then there'll be that one ship or couple ship types, fighter or a science vessel, that'll offer you the over 100%, or at least 90-some% price on the resonators. Yeah, that's that insignia, the 2 circles. That's the one I like. And I was trying to figure out what insignia goes to which, like if you can tell which insignia goes to what race. I haven't been able to figure that out. Because they're not dedicated. Yeah, I think they're just there and then random because they don't even match the station. Sometimes the flag for a crashed ship won't even match the insignia on the crashed ship. Oh, I like that. The guy you were talking to, the green-faced redhead. That's the cool. The monkey kind. I like that guy, the way he looks. So there's no aquaspheres on this. Have you seen the ones that look like whales? They kind of have a face like a baleen whale. Like they just have this big, clumpy. I don't know how to describe them. Like turtle whales. No, just there's a couple different types of the Vakeen, and there's the one that, well, I don't know how to describe him. The one you're looking at looks like I would call him the gorilla because he kind of looks like the gorilla. There's another one that talks. It has a weird jaw, and it looks like it could be a whale. Like maybe it was designed off of a whale, like the idea of a whale. no aquaspheres on this planet either. Okay. Oh really? I've never really played with those. I mean, selling them. I mean, I wasn't concerned about money with my main character, but this character, I'm like starving for cash. Let's see, I have barely... Oh, I have 1 million now. At least I have over 1 million. Nope. I'm not seeing anything in the caves either. I know there's quite a bit of things that don't scan, but I didn't see any calcium, rad nuts, no smoking murines. Oh, something just got me. What is this thing? Oh, there it is. I do, you know, even though the tentacled plants are irritating, I wish there was more volatile plants in this game. Like, I would even, you know, I've never seen a pineapple that was nasty. Like, funky pineapples that came after you, I've never seen one like that. And even when you shoot them, you know, some animals, you shoot them and they get mad and they come after you. Pineapples never do that. They never turn rotten like that. Yeah, so, I mean, I know I haven't been on this planet a whole bunch, but looking at some of the basic stuff here, I'm not seeing anything special about it. The problem is it's only one planet, so who knows? Can't compare it. Well, this is from last night? Or this morning? Or earlier. Is that the stream, the whole guy you were talking about who was on the same, at the core, was that last night or earlier? I can't remember when that happened. Okay.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Temperature levels stabilizing.
You know, I've never been to a discovered planet that anyone's been to. It's just always a system that they name.
Technology recharge.
Really? What's the furthest that's been documented as far as galaxies go that anyone's gone? Yeah, that was a bad sentence. Like on either Reddit or YouTube. I mean, there was that list of names that was growing because whoever was kept plowing through the galaxies. Are some people breaking the code and looking in the code to see that kind of stuff? What? Where, are you in the station? Oh, I see what you're... Yeah, I see where you're pointing. No, it's kind of like it. I mean, that's the kind of ship that this particular character I've been targeting. But that guy you're talking to, that's the whale. Parrot whale. Kind of the parrot whale. I need to sell some crap. So, yeah, this planet's not impressive. No pineapples, no purple things. It's blue. Like 2? Just 2?
No free slots in ship inventory. Technology recharge.
Is it really easy to see? Like a barren world? I mean, I've been on a couple where it was barren, it was always dark, like even in the daytime it was really dark. No trees, no animals, and the rolls were really high on stations and crashed ships. Those are the best ones. I mean, I would say the worst planet to find crashed ships on by manually, or even just to find in general, the stations or the ships, is the wintry worlds with where the trees are super white, and those are what are they, heated worlds with the cactus everywhere, lots of color and glowing, the blue glowing flowers, because everything looks like those you know that little module you see next to the crash ships that's always sparking? It looks just like it, so it fakes you out. Fake out. Oh, look at that guy. So, yeah. Boy, your inventory is crazy looking. Is that like your exosuit inventory? Like everything's... See, that's a pretty cool ship there. I'd go for that kind of. See how it's the snub nosed? Yeah, that you were on. I'm not sure if you. Oh, there's that ship. So this is, I don't know if you can see my stream, but this is the ship I was talking about, this trade envoy Orche, and it has the insignia I really like. If I could get this body on on my main character, this would be pretty cool. But it needs the wing. This one just has little stubby wings on it. Good color though. I want the starboard side wing, full size starboard side wing, and then on the other side I want I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this little, like, I call it the antenna array. It's a little stubby thing that usually is on top of the cylinder and it points up. But it has these little antennas that shoot back off the ship. I don't know how to describe it. I have a picture of it on a different ship, but it would be perfect if it was on one side. And actually, the best thing would be a spherical engine on one side and starboard side full wing. Oh yeah, this guy. What? Oh. Check out the multi-tool.
Units received. Units received.
That's, yeah. Well, I've never seen that ship before. The weird thrusters, yeah. So that ship that you just saw, that science vessel, I would say that's one of the rare ships on this particular system. There's always one ship that's really rare for each system, I noticed. That one feels like it was it. That one you saw that looked like yours kind of half of it. Yeah, but it can be any ship, because like this particular ship I'm flying, this mining ship, I call it mining ship. This one was a hard one to find. It didn't have high rolls in that system I was in where I found it. never know. Wait a minute, Radnox? Oh, I'm selling you that.
Item received.
I landed on an Uncle Buck one time. Someone, yep. Are you supposed to put the slug in the nose, the ear, or the mouth? I can't remember. This character's so bad with Gek. I don't even... Okay. Oh, you mean like the Hitchhiker's Guide. Babelfish. This character's so bad with Gek, I don't even know one word of what this guy's saying. My other character knows everything, but this one... Pfft. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I have to... Why is that? Oh, because it was discovered, right? That's my favorite monolith, the spear. I like that. I mean, they're all pretty cool. I think the monoliths... keep scrolling down. Sometimes it's really far down there. If someone else has discovered the system, yeah, it's going to be... It could be real far down. I'm keeping the RDs in holding pattern. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, there's a stubby. There's a stubby one up there. Lost chance. Look, animals. And he has fungus on his back. I think that's the female, and that's how they reproduce. The fungus drops off and creates new animals. All the way at the bottom? Yeah. Alright, yeah. Same here. See, that's why I don't trust the... Good things always happen on green systems. I don't always, it's hit and miss with the fate of the blue ones. I think I'd get better things out of Sigma. Oh. I think I saw you were adjusting that the other day. Oh. Oh. What?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Hyperdrive? Oh, on my ship. So, yeah, evolution, right? When I first started, I forget how I did it. I think I did them straight down or whatever. But remember, I was talking about how I went through and mapped out stuff because I wanted to like just put everything in order. Because before, stuff was everywhere. What happened was it wasn't always up to 3, but it kind of turned out where I wanted to keep it into 3 rows of ship and 3 rows of like just inventory, and it just kind of formed into that way where I, instead of putting them like, because the hyperdrive, you can't put 4 hyperdrive in a cube, you have to go straight down. I was like, I don't want to go straight down like 4 all the way down like in a row, in a column. So then I just curved it around, and I was like, and then my beam I always have on that side because the cursor's right there to recharge the beam. So then those beams have to be on that side, and that's kind of fit into that little shape. And then of course the pulse engine, I just kind of, it mirrors the hyperdrive, and then I just stuffed everything in there, kind of like Tetris. But my whole aim was to keep 3 rows of ship, 3 rows of inventory that was the design. You know, I would like to have the right side empty and the left side, you know, populated by the ship's inventory. But you know, you can't move those ones, the thruster and whatever. So that's why I just kept them at the top. Although, you know, I was watching Stat, and when his ship completely broke, you know, poor guy. That was a funny thing. Everything was broke. I mean, I had seen it before, but it was extra funny when he went through it. But everything is, I was wondering if, like, when your main things are broke, if you can move them at that point. I never tried doing that. I don't think you can. I think they're always stuck there, you know, like your thruster and your jet. Yeah, I know, right?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Wait, did I just... Oh. does that work anyway? Like you lost connection? Yeah. Okay, so we were talking about blue planets, and usually what was the class that we were talking about? Usually they're class O? Okay, yeah, so this is B8PF, the one I'm at. Oh, okay, wait, what? Yeah. And comp. Blue. Well, I never paid attention. So they all, like, all the blues would be the B. Well, I'd have to go back to my notes on that one region I mapped to see what the... Well, actually, let me see what they are. Let's see. So blue in one region, let's see. Class E. Oh, you're right. Look at that. So all the ones, so what you're saying is all the ones that you don't mix them up. It's either O or it's B. Yeah. And then which is the other one for E? Oh, I see. Well, yeah. So from the notes that I have on that one, that supports that. Whoops. Oh, I forgot that the... I forgot the controls, that if you do the two triggers, it goes up and down. I forgot that whole thing. I usually never use the triggers. Okay, I have to go home. I missed. Yeah, green. I like the green ones. Maybe I should give the Sigmas a chance. Wow. Wait, this month or last month? Oh, okay. Tails are too far. Ooh, that's just... Too far, too far. So, this is probably the glitchiest cockpit out of all the ships I've ever flown. This particular cockpit, it just kind of shakes more. When you're getting out, it kind of does a jerky thing. Yeah, but you know, the science vessel one, the one you're flying, that one, the graphics, if you notice, they glitch when you're coming out of warp. Like, did you see that? Actually, mine just did it too. But I've on the vessel, on the science vessel, it seems to do it really bad sometimes. I haven't noticed it as much in this one. It does it just a little bit. No, the graphic actually messes up. The ship freaks out for a second. Nah, I think someone probably named that. That doesn't look like it. It's a nice looking planet, though. Oh, right. I just got the fading path, the MN5. I don't know. Should I risk trying to find it planet side, or should I just? Oh wait, do I even have enough money? I have enough money. Well, I mean, I don't know everything about this game. I mean, I'm not the developers, right? But my observations over the time is that anything that's in the system it can be on any planet, including the guns that they offer here, or multi-tool. It's just that will you find it? You know, what role do they give? Because so like for example, sometimes a really common multi-tool will be here, and sometimes it's the rarest one. I think I'll just buy it, but let's see what YOLO. What's his name? Nada. No, I mean Nada. I said the wrong word. Let's see, with this character, I can't use black holes. It's kind of disappointing. No atlas, no black holes. I can't. How else can you do it? I'm going the other way. And then the other thing is that this particular character, I can't seem to get the other health modules. I'm stuck on Sigma. I don't have Tau or whatever the other one's called. It took some time. Alright, let's buy this one. Oh, wait. What does it... So this is a hodgepodge of stuff. Let's see, ricochet, garbage. I would. Yeah, I'd do it. I would do that, but I never run into a planet that someone else has left, you know, like that. I've never seen that yet. Okay, I'm gonna go for a cheaper price. Let's see, what is the offering this one? $191, and it's crap. Yep. If you notice off to the far left, all those little dots, they keep appearing. It takes a long time. And as a matter of fact, some people I've noticed on their streams, or VODs, they have no patience. They think it's a glitch, like, oh, the stuff isn't... You just have to wait a long time is what it is. You click on the thing and you have to wait. Yeah. Okay, so I cleaned up my other gun, and yeah, a lot better. 161 from 190. No donuts? Man, that gun looks really nice. I mean, I know I don't like the starter one. I don't like the starter gun, but this one is slightly different. No, I am. I just was... What's that? Plus it matches my current avatar, the yellow. That dog, huh? I don't... With the Mac 10 dog. Alright.
Technology installed. Received.
Yep. some interesting looking mining ships in this one. Or, which is the one you call garbage trucks? All of them? Or is there ones that are more garbagey than... But... It's... yeah.
Product received.
Garbage trucks. I would say the garbage trucks are the bigger, chunky. The one I have, it's like a low rider though, I think. I'm gonna call that a low rider. It's really small and low. It's low profile. It has that one repulsor, like asymmetrical repulsors. Like, why is that even on there? I know I was watching some stream like in the second week, like back in August, and there were these programmers and they were just playing the game, whatever. But they were complaining about the physics of the ships, like why asymmetrical ships and why do they have to be aerodynamic and all this other stuff. And even if you talk about like, well, maybe they aerodynamic once they get into the atmosphere, that kind of stuff. But even aside from that, who cares? It's just, you know, you kind of have fun with it. Well, I know there was a lot of bashing going on. Anything you could do to... I mean, ooh, that's a neat looking... Yeah. Yeah. So remember I was talking about that... Yeah. The Army. So remember I was talking about that science package, a nub thing, whatever? This is it. I'm looking at it right now. This ship, this blue ship has it. So... this one has this is how they typically are. They're like on these little cylinders, and the little cap you see there with the yellow circle and the antennas coming out in the back. I've seen it where that is the only thing that's coming out of the side of the ship, and I thought that looked pretty cool. So I call that like the science array or whatever. But they don't always come on that. What's that? Yeah, it's on both sides, but sometimes it'll just be the only thing coming out of the side of the ship. So instead of nothing there, it at least has that little thing there. Wait, I didn't even check to see what this guy So that was a good. That multi-tool is pretty cool. Yeah. I haven't seen the rare ship for this. It hasn't showed up yet. On your multi-tool? Yeah. Yeah, and they rotate. Yeah, you have the green one. I like that one. I mean, you have the one that pops out just a little bit, shows a little bit of green. when you're doing your laser. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a... I remember finding that one multi-tool and it was really cool, and then the camcorder thing popped out and I was just, oh boy. What are they? Oh yeah, those the warthog things. Yeah, get those things. What I do? Yeah. Oh yeah. Usually I jump up on I jump up on the furniture. I jump up on some plants, or I'll shoot into the ground and go down. And then what happens is they fall into the pit, and you can hit them one by one instead of, you know. The price is stinky in this space station. Ooh, look at this. Oh, so this looks like... So the one of the rarest ships of... This one I'm looking at is one of the rarest ships of this system. Not a very good one, but... No, not the short wing. I like the long wing to be out, you know, horizontal, and then on the one side I'd either nothing or that little science package, and then yeah, I like to have those little the triangular panels in the front and the hat. No, those are, I call those the radar dishes. The other ones, that they look like they're sensor arrays, like the triangle. They look kind of like triangles in the front. I don't know if you've seen them or not. Is that the irradiated? Is that radiation planet? Oh yeah, no, that's a radiation or a what is it? Toxic. Sometimes toxic worlds have that, but yeah, radiated or heat. Radiation and heat planets look like that. Yeah, I like those things. Oh, I should have just come in here and buy. Oh man, all this time. 94.8% pricing on the dynamic resonator, and it was in the station itself. I was like trying to find pilots to sell to, and it was all up to all my money. Yeah, I'm just so used to it having not. I've had a lot of stations. Yeah, I love those.
Products perceived.
You know, it's been a while since I found cave cubes. It'd be nice to find those again. Although maybe not with this character. Yeah, but not with this character because I don't have the stackables.
Product perceived.
It's not as fun.
Product perceived.
You mean the? Are you talking about I can't see it on the stream yet, but the smoke. Yeah, yeah.
Product perceived.
Oh, I can't believe I did that.
Units received.
Here's the extended cab RV ship here. Yeah, yeah. Have the 2 bathrooms and. Yeah. Like, how many hostels do you have? I remember when I first showed you that one planet that had like all the spiders everywhere, the spider crabs. You gotta get out of there. Oh, you have a bit. Oh, pineapples, and they're big. Oh, and of course the sentinels are aggressive. I every single time, freaking. Oh boy. Never enjoy them when the sentinels going crazy on you all the time. But they're big. It's big pineapples. Let's go check them out. All right. Dang.
Units received.
Lyrifastus rejected. Oh, and there's his wife.
Units received.
Yep.
Units received.
This thing is so cool. See, this is what happens when you come to green systems. You get the pineapples. Yeah, well. Remember that hostile planet I was on last night and just didn't have any? Alright.
Hostiles approaching.
Oh, I got those bomb blobs. Here. The ones that don't show up when you scan them. I mean, the ones that don't show up in your... Let's see. Nope, doesn't show up. I wish it did.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Oh, here, let's see what... Oh. So Gravitino, yes, of course, but what's the other one? Maybe just Gravitino. Because I don't have my beam maxed out, it's still the yellow beam on it. It kind of goes with the gun nice. Oh, look at those mushroom guys you like. No, it has a little extended part on it. Yeah. They're all coming out now. Uh-oh.
Hostiles approaching.
Oh, God, I need to upgrade.
Sentinel drones activated. Units received.
We're in the party. But once I upgrade the beam, you know, it's not going to be yellow anymore, so... Turns green, I think, or red. No, red is when you put on the rail thing. When does your beam turn red? I forget which slots upgrades change it. Oh, when you add that? Okay. I haven't ever looked at what changes the color.
Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
These mushroom guys are... Oh, and these mushroom guys have the flowers on their heads instead of the mushrooms. Man, I love the big pineapple guys. 5.13 meters. Yeah, but these aren't the biggest ones I've ever seen. But the biggest ones I've ever saw, I couldn't really get a good picture because it was the winter planet and the storms were all the time. I could never see anything. But this one's pretty big. Not the best colors or the leaf or the flowers. It's not my favorite version, but yeah, I like them.
Units received.
Yeah, well, it's your colors definitely. The one I like has magenta. It's magenta, purple, and aqua. The body is aqua. But you know the one that's really creepy, but I like it, is the one with the eyeballs on it. I know this one has little eye sense things on it, but you know what I'm talking about?
Hostiles approaching.
It has those eyeballs on it.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Yeah. That one's pretty cool. What are you laying down? Dang, look at your cannon. It's pretty cool. All those cannons. The photon. Yeah, I just have a couple of them.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Units received. Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, that's a interesting idea. I've never tried any of that. Like, and I was wondering I've never tested it out, but like, what are the advantages of having everything touching? I know they turn color, but does it matter? But I was just wondering how much it does, like for the warp engines, the warp reactors. Like if you just had them anywhere, can you go as further than you can when they're all touching? I've never tried that. Oh, you do? Okay. Probably. I got one of those dog-looking pooch gecks. They have like a Boston Terrier or something? Oh, okay.
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
Oh, the homing one, yeah.
No free slots in ship inventory. Units received. Product constructed.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that one. It like it pops and then you reload it.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
So how many predators have you had out of all those animals?